What if I told you that everything you've been waiting on is gonna come to you right as soon as you stop waiting for it? Yo, what's good, family? It's your boy MJ here at MJ the Greatest on all platforms. Back with this week's video. Again. Thank you for the love, the comments, the subscribing, shouting out, reposting, however you show love. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Let's just get into it. So this week's episode is titled Stop Counting the Days. Stop counting the days. So basically, this is going to be a talk about stillness. This is going to be a talk about the laws, specifically the law of detachment, right? Just like I said in my little intro there, it's like, and I know I go on this little mini rant almost every time, but it's like, I gotta let y'all know that like a lot of these times, almost all the time, me making these videos, it's like a damn near message to myself of like, oh, this is something I needed to hear too. So this is just like right in line with that. And I wanted to get on here and just tell you guys, like, look, I know that we're all striving, we're all pushing, we all want to move forward, we all want to get to that next checkpoint, we all want the great destination, the level up, all of that. And it's coming. It's coming, but you know, you want to know what's slowing it down? You trying to count the days until it gets here. That's what's slowing it down. That's why you haven't been able to experience that yet. That's why you haven't been able to live that life yet. Get that call yet. Get that whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, the perfect example is like on that last, like when we all used to be in like middle school or elementary, right? And it was that last day before summer. And you in your last period class. And you just staring at the clock like, man, I never seen the clock ever move this slow. I never seen the clock ever move this slow. But guess why? It's because you noticing it. Like, or the opposite of that is like when you having fun, right? Just think about when you having fun. You're not thinking about how much time is passing. When you're doing something that you think is fun or you having fun, you could stay doing that thing all day. And the time wouldn't matter because you would just be like, I was having fun. I didn't even check my time. I didn't even check my watch. I didn't check my phone. I didn't ask anybody for the time. But it's like when you are like over anxious or you like overly want something, it's kind of like you putting too much bad pressure out there of not getting it. None. I'm just making this video right now. I'm chilling though. What you want for the game? Yeah, same shit. All right, I'll keep you posted. All right. But when you overly anxious, like you overly, it's kind of like you sending like a negative message to the universe, right? It's like, I want this. And it's like the more you want it, it's almost kind of like you telling the universe you don't have it, right? So like what I've been personally focusing on, because like I told y'all, like this is as much for me as it is for y'all, right? You know, I just want to share. But what I've been focusing on is like embracing the feeling, right? Embracing the feeling of everything that I want. Embracing the feeling of the life that I'm looking to live, that I am living, right? Because it's like, it's less about what I've learned is like, it's less about the thing and more about how that thing makes you feel, right? Because it's like, yeah, you could want money, but like, it's not actually the money that you want. You want the money in order to do things with that will make you happy or make you feel secure or make you feel safe or make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that you want the money. You more so want the feeling of having that nice dinner, going to see a movie, going to, you know what I'm saying, the skate park, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you more so want the feeling than you want the thing. And feelings are free. Feelings are free. So I've been working on a lot of just like feeling like, what is it gonna feel like when I'm in my new car? When I'm living in a different situation than I'm living in, what is that gonna feel like? When I have my brand finally fully launched, what is that gonna feel like? When I get to execute all of the dope ideas that I got just stacking up, how is that gonna make me feel? When I get to share that with the world, when I get to share my art, my creations, my ideas with the world, how is that gonna make me feel? And it feels effing good. It feels so good. Like that feeling, it just feels so good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just super heavily rely on that. I've been way more just diving into the feeling, right? And as you know, like if you guys have watched like my previous videos or just been keeping track with me in any kind of capacity, I've been doing a lot of counting the days. When is this offer gonna come? When is this exception gonna come? When is this, how I used to think, rejection, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking the old ways of thinking, just always like, when is this gonna come? When is it gonna be my time? When is it gonna be my moment? When am I gonna get pushed over the edge? When am I gonna get elevated? All of those things, right? Like that was my big, like, not even that it's a problem, because like I don't want you watching this and get like super triggered, because you're not the problem, right? We all kind of go through this. The more reason of I want to share this video is that so people don't go through this, right? They don't experience like this like anxious like agony of like waiting, not knowing that that's actually counterproductive to everything, right? Like sometimes you gotta just do nothing. And I've talked about this before too, like, which is also like super tough for me. It's getting easier for me though, right? It's getting definitely easier for me to just kind of just sail on my own wave. You know what I'm saying? Not get sped up, not get rushed, not get, you know what I'm saying, out of my own pace, right? Like I just seen this earlier today. It's like, it's not a race, it's a pace. It's not a race, it's a pace, right? And guess what? We're going up against ourselves. It's not me versus you. It's not you versus me. It's not us versus them. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's you versus you. It's me versus me. So it's like, when we know we're running at that in our own race, at our own pace, how can we ever lose? We can't. We can't. And that's what I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? That I have, which filled up inside me, I want y'all to have that same exact MO. That same knowing of like, when I'm running at my pace in my own race, nobody can beat me at that game. And so that's like where I'm at with it now, right? Even on just like little stuff, right? Like I even been like, I've been growing out my hair, and I've been getting like little, you know, people like little comments of like, oh, you should cut your hair, you should do this and you should do that. And I'm like, I appreciate your consideration, right? But the thing is, like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, right? Like if I want to cut my hair, I will cut it. If I want to grow it out, I'm gonna grow it out. Like this is like part of, like I said, of like not getting rushed, not getting thrown off onto somebody else's track because they want you to race with them, or they want you to be how they think you should be, or look how they think you should look, or act how they think you should act. You see where I'm going with that? Like you gotta push back on that, right? Like I'm gonna cut my hair at some point. But I just like growing it out, right? I'm not going through anything. Like, man, people will really think like you're like in your dog days just because, like, I don't know if it's just like a male thing or what, but like people will really like, based on how your hair looks, people will really try to like judge your entire life. And that is so funny to me, because I like to have people, well, I don't like it, but it's just like funny to me. Like if I have my hair however looking I look, or I look crazy or whatever the case may be, like I just love that people will look at me like I'm crazy, because I'm like, my life is great. I'm like, hey, don't have any pity for me. Don't wonder if I'm like all right, if everything's like, I'm doing amazing. And I love my hair. I want to grow it. You know what I'm saying? When I cut it at some time, I will eventually, then I will. But sorry, that's a little like rant kind of off in that. But I mean, it's all in the same vein, right? It's just like, I'm at my own pace, in my own race. I'm not getting sped up. I'm not getting rushed. I'm not waiting on any specific day or time. I'm just being me. I'm living in the feeling of everything that I've already want because I know it's already here for me to have, right? There's no special timer. And guess what? I know the longer I stare at the clock, the longer it's going to take, right? So I guess that's the moral and the big overarching point of this message, of this video, this episode, is just to say, it's like, stop waiting on a day, right? You can feel that feeling today. Right now, you can feel those feelings of just get in your mind and start thinking about what that'll actually make you feel like once you do reach your big goal, once you do hit the big jackpot, once your life does change. How is that gonna make you feel? And like I said, it feels good. It feels so good. So MFing good. But all right, thank y'all so much for making it to the end. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, follow, show love however you show love. I'm gonna be back with a new episode each and every single week. Peace out. Catch y'all next week.